Let's go Lakers. Go Reeves. Okay, so a bucket.
Turnovers have really hurt the Lakers here in the third as Luka spins, loses control, and Trey Murphy's a third. High flying. The aggression, though, of the Pelicans has turned the stream. Increased their defensive pressure. Luka will pick up his 14th technical foul. 2 more. He'll be suspended.
Give it Nardu. Wissib. Destiny Crockett.
The ball down to the ground, a little upset. Going on. 1 point game. And we suspected it would be tight throughout, and it's living up to that billing. How about this right now, bro? Who's in happy hour? Half-price cocktails, beers, and fights. Morongo.
You Beppa. Ibby Chib. Yoyam Bobbin.
Murphy, not quite the games that he's put up, but he's got time still, obviously. He's got 19 in 22 minutes. Yeah. He's got 2.5 to go here in the third. Yeah. 35. Really just done stuff. And he has his team up by 3. That's the most important thing for them. Lakers down again. No, the third quarter to forget. Derek Queen getting in there. That's all that Luka saw, but surpassed him. That's what you do the first quarter. I hear you chirping in my ear.
Down baby, honey. Merkel Zira? And Bobby Narble. Nubara. Dude Natunti. Watching you, John. Nave. Binta Hep. Donna Shuna. Star Bennett. Shearsha. Zawong.
Gosh, 2.
No window for 2.
Fanga Zarib. Here.
For his first scratch.
Yeah. He's the only one who has played, who has not scored. Yep. Every Laker played. Jared Anderson. He didn't play at the floor. Yeah, strength. Second. Reaching halt. Games play. Jeremiah Theater with the ball and drives to 3. Nothing. But Lakers are taking it early. Clears it up now to the goal. Says, hey, I see you. Sure. Murphy. Yeah, Billy, so talk to JJ about what you were talking about, right? The ideal for the team that hasn't turned to shoot a ton of threes. But what JJ said is that he's excellent at doing the we-score mentality. So as long as the team gets an open look, it's okay if it's not him. Usually it's someone who runs after him. You guys close out someone else in open shot. Great vision. But use his right arm to keep Jackson Hayes. Hits him right up in the face. Jackson Hayes says, what did I do to deserve this? The former. Goes Jordan to score. Lakers have 7 seconds. The basketball. They could get it to him. But 1.2, another technical foul. This moves in Trey Murphy to third. So they're really they rules. Those coaches and players yelling at us. The players have to shut up. Just play. Right, but still, so what? We have 3 technicals. James Borrego, of course, the coach.
Oh, no.
6th season as a head coach. 48 years of age. First year, though, with the 1.2 degree Luke again. They're going to let him play for him. Oh, underneath him. Get around the defense can't. And the Lakers are going to go into the 4th behind. Snoop. They have had push in this game. They've taken leads. They've trailed by as many as 6. Right now, they trail by 2. The hot, crispy filet of fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it yet.
Join the love side because Filet-O-Fish Fridays are back. Only $2.99 every Friday. Hello?
Hi there. This is Regional Power and Utility. We're calling you about an outstanding balance.
I thought I paid that.
You're scheduled for immediate shut-off unless it's resolved today.
You know the vibes? That's some scrap butter. Boiling, I'm about to catch a dub.
Not today. Nice try. Spot the red flags so you can protect yourself from
LeBron
fraud.
James.
Fraud Watch Network.
It's hard and hard. It's everything. It's rising champion means you have to stay steady. Whoever that is at the end of the year truly earned it.
Shorties in the WNBA thick.
9 p.m. Eastern.
A victory on the ice calls for an ice-cold celebration offensively. A surprise taste good.
So the offense is your business. The defense is Experian. That's our BFF, right? Experian is there to help lower your bills and save money and time. Money and time.
Go download the app today.
We knew our last Verbo was going to be incredible. We didn't know the hot tub was broken. But thanks to Verbo Care and 24/7 live support, they moved us. Better place, better hot tub.
Got any room for Dad?
Think again, Bruce. Yeah, teenagers are full of surprises. Verbo is not. If you know, you Verbo.
That's right. For a full-sized company, that's got to be a typo or something. Make it make sense. I guess it's $1.99. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Here.
Nets is back. For Jack's 75th anniversary.
Uh,
76. Here we go, ladies.
let it go.
And he's going to get a defensive foul. Transition game.
Player that's not in defensive positioning, especially against LeBron, he's too strong.
LeBron at the line, 3 for 4. Experience. The Experian app. They'll save you time and money. Get the app from your BFF. Experian.
Have 16.
10:55 to go.
Lakers.
Come back as they close out. He pushed the Pelicans up by that many. Marcus Smart. DeAndre Jordan. You get a whistle and a foul. Minimal contact, but impeding progress. Marcus Smart.
During time, and doesn't depart. And Zion into the game, so your defense has to be adjusted.
Step back in the game. Well, that foul was called before the ball was thrown in. So again, a free throw and possession. By the way, speaking of the Huskers, you're all crossed down at Pollard Pavilion. And he heard our audio guy's giving us a take because he's a Bruin.
Why you have to bring that up?
Because it'll wake
Danny, what do you want? Not gonna be easy. Niggas, Lakers about to lose this game.
Hemba believe? Huh? Oh, Panadayola. Beneath Flurba. Purple.
Opening started 4 games this year for the Lakers and 82nd in the NBA in field goal percentage in 2 home games.
Yeah.
He's averaged especially with all the warnings going around. There's 0 leeway. But again, the whistle sounded. Lost control. Adventure this spring with a premium rental car for a great price. Unlock your special Lakers discount right now and save 20%. Rent the car with Stakes, the official rental car partner of your Lakers. Just let him have it. He's going to take a walk away from the officials.
This side is clear. There's no question that that's
That's going to go right back to the free throw line. He's a happy man because they converted his 2-way contract back on February the 20th to a 30-year. This year, he had a career high with 23 points. Got it.
7:44 left in the fourth. The Pelicans lead by 5.
Highway Queen, the only rookie this year to post a triple-double. One of 2 teams in the league to post both triple-doubles. He's pumped up. Biggest lead of the game. 93-86. A 72%. He's played 46 games. Your first all-star in his 6 seasons in the league. Up ahead for LeBron.
There's the timeout.
You were so right.
Yeah, they see themselves down by their largest margin, 80, but they still got plenty of time. 7 minutes, 19 seconds.
Jack, tell me what important value. Why, good things come to those who provide much better deals for $4.99. Choose between a Junior Jumbo Jack meal or Junior Chicken Sandwich meal. Some say be the change. I say keep the change.
What, Meltzer? I just
Intro to you. More like intro to me crying in the bathroom. Somebody grandma brought a blank. You get permission to cry. You see, this is why I play prize match. More, less, simple. And I know if I'm getting it right. Fair. Also, this was learned. Okay, I don't know if you could tell. It's Predict Play. Download today. Get $50 instant when you play your first $5 prize hits. It's good to be right. That's his backbone encore with spicy jalapenos, onions, and gooey pepper jack cheese. Smell it, everyone. Great. Let's return 40. We get less energy, less drive. It's not your fault. It's everything. Testosterone levels drop as you age. Do you know this? Yeah. So what did you do? We got Ncaa26 T2 from the #1 selling, #1 doctor recommended testosterone brand comes Ncaa26 Total T2, a unique new formula that combines the ultra-free and total testosterone booster with a powerful nitric oxide booster that works in just 3 hours. Feel like a new man, bigger, stronger, with more energy and drive. Get your complimentary bottle by texting DARE to 369-369.
That does it. I gotta get Ncaa26.
Just send a text for complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too. New T2 is not available in stores or on Amazon. Get your complimentary bottle now. Text DARE to 369-369. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Ncaa26 Thermo X absolutely free. People out here. Right now,
Therapy, partner, Rata,
Pelicans have made the most of it, too. That's what's there. It's creating forcing
pulling that.
18,248. Not enough for Street.
Crimbo Darby. Bravo. Feeding us slurs.
No, Shambo.
36 points off a
Let's go, fresh snow.
Jackson Hoops is beats with the triple and the defense by Jackson Hayes. Basically took it out of the hand. Speed is only 3 for the Warriors. We keep up towards the halfway point of the fourth and final quarter. It was quite at last year's pace is what this is about. Last year, this time, 36 and 24 right now. Trying to get a workmanlike win over the Warriors. Denver's up next on the road.
Let's go. Let's go, Lakers. I should have been a bucket.
As you're saying, you haven't been on a roll, but I'll agree with you here. This should be a short review. This should be short.
Sanders called an offensive foul. There is no criteria for a flagrant.
Very easy to call.
LA balls. Jackson Hayes in his jaw. And there was no malice there or anything.
Come on, Jamie.
The Lakers come out with Hayes, Luka, the other side. We got Zion. Or Trey Murphy's out there.
Response to the official in a civil way. That's the way you want to do it. Wait till a dead ball. If you have a question,
Got to follow the process.
two free throws.
Yeah, good play by Smart. Former 6th overall pick by Boston. He's going to have a birthday on Friday. Right back here, he's going to turn 32. Listen, that was free throws by I'll wait till he shoots this one. How far do it? It's gone down pretty far. Yeah. It's
Spinaza. Yalka. Oh, what's the matter?
in February, he only shot 64%. He made those two. 7 over, let's take the rest.
Pivotal, Devonga, Yanifab, O2. Jockey falling is dropping up over the Abate. Lunch, Chilo, Jabini. They the Merkit boy. Wunis, Brahani, behind.
Let's go. Good three. Good read. Feel me? Wait till the fourth to start heating up. Oh, man, then let's get it. Good miss. Good miss. Let's go. Good bucket, Luca.
Panadiola.
Seneca, Easy, Bayumi, Bablani, Lamula, Westman, Lagora, Sapuski.
Yeah, what will make Carl's Jr.'s famous star so famous isn't the charm for all this, the sauce, it's famous for lots of reasons. Buy one famous star single, get a second for just $1. Only at Carl's Jr.
Quimble. Yes, Mr. Balfour.
Some things have a way of lighting up our world. Words, moments, people. Shaping not just who we are, but who they are as well. With loved ones who faced Alzheimer's disease, our Team USA athletes want to shine a light on Kisunla, an anti-amyloid treatment for early symptomatic Alzheimer's disease proven to slow the progression of the disease. Kisunla can cause amyloid-related imaging abnormalities, or ARIA, which is temporary bleeding and or swelling in the brain. Your doctor may test for a gene that raises its risk. ARIA doesn't usually cause symptoms, but can be serious and fatal. Symptoms may include headache, confusion, dizziness, vision changes, nausea, difficulty walking, or seizures. Tell your doctor if you take medications to reduce blood clots. Do not take if you have a known allergy to Kisunla or any of its ingredients. Serious infusion-related and allergic reactions can occur. These are not all of the possible side effects. Call your doctor right away if you experience any side effects. There's a light within us all. Visit Kisunla.com to learn about evaluation and testing to see if Kisunla may be right for you.
Step inside the game you love. Tap to watch every game as it's happening. And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedule, scores, and stats. Keep up with their statistics across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized. The game with you. Download today. Well, let's get right to the news time calendar. Get you caught up in the next week. We will be with you on Thursday night, 7 o'clock, Nuggets Lakers. Right back on Friday. ABC only, the Knicks only appearance. We'll take you Sunday afternoon. A couple big games. The Timberwolves, obviously they're in the mix with the Lakers. And the Chicago Bulls at home again. That's your upcoming week for the Lake Show. All right, there have been 18 league changes, but the Lakers do start.
Hispano Warba. Fuerza. Changi Bambo. Cueva. Robbie.
Let's go.
That's all it is. They take the time out to address that's scary as much as anything for Austin.
Soon and nibna. Sana Dayola? Oh, Shubir out.
Vula Shaka Tea. Sigluna.
Maybu. Big Koya, Slum, Langy.
Flizza.
Mooski.
Bouchard.
Ja?
Squamish. Doculine. Vemboy Barovi. Singanan.
Play.
Good defense tonight. Lakers have turned it on.
But Ncaa26 don't me vayan.
The Lakers are undefeated in this department. They're still really good. The rest of the NBA, 16-5. A couple of close ones late. Champagnes win it here at home.
Let's go. Lakers been out there playing defense whole game, cuz. Let's go.
That was tough, yeah. Linked it up with the wrist. The first tough defense. Starters in double figures for the Pelicans. 4 starters in double figures for the Lakers. Here's their leading scorer, Donovan. He's got 22. Away from Jackson Hayes as he was looking for the delivery.
Another look at Marcus Smart. Just getting his steal off of DeJounte Murray and then gets the assist. Only a semi-lob to LeBron. But nice attempt on the field goal.
He's supposed to get one in.
He's not really complaining to the officials. They know how much they can get away with now. The last few minutes, you haven't seen much. See the contact by DeJounte. The whistle sound, sending Luka to the line.
The Lakers will be just one back of Denver in the standings when they see him on Thursday. Obviously, that balloons to 2. They'll only be a game back at Denver. Half game back. So they're going Thursday regardless. There's a 2-game set with these two results back in the standings.
Let's go. Good defense. Good defense. Let's go. Let's go.
Every Lakers starter in double digits tonight. The 4 Laker fans. Watch basketball.
Yeah, but it's not over. We've seen this scenario many times. Getting to 34, you think it's safe to go out in the water, and all of a sudden, that side heat up and Defense, though, here in the fourth quarter. It's got to continue for another 34.
I was a good defense in the first quarter. Simba. Mm.
That says a lot about what they've done here in the fourth quarter, especially in the last 5 minutes. John Ireland has a note for you. John Ireland.
Oh, Pardue, Pardue. Yalip? What's this? You boy in the boar. Neva, Neva.
With your partners here right now. Lakers, 105-98. It's the prize of the Pelicans. Especially if you're going to give up an air one.
That's exactly the scenario where you don't give up an end.
Exactly right.
If you give up
He did not emphatically say it. You don't know.
I've seen this.
Don't get silly.
I've seen this too many times.
No silly fouls either. Again. Still playing a little bit of the
If everybody played foul games, so they should have fouled it on the inbounds. They wasted 10 seconds. Then they end up fouling one of the Lakers' best free throw shots.
less than an 88% on the year.
Nothing decisive. Tell you to look. We're going to work in the steal on the inbounds. If we don't get the steal and get the foul, we've got to try to lengthen this game a little bit.
Career year in scoring. This is his 5th year in the NBA. Stick around. Post-game show coming up. Lakers have 6 points officially here in the fourth quarter.
Shot blocking team, but they spread it around a bit.
Pelicans do not have a timeout.
Illinois Bart.
They just don't let it go.
Well, the smart thing Lawson did after he got it and was falling out of bounds,
You throw it under the basket.
exactly. He just said, okay, we'll give it back to you in 10 seconds. I'm not going to blindly throw it in and give you a layup.
Jackson was there, but no way for Lawrence to know it. No way for Reeves to know it.
First 24, so that must think that there was a change of possession.
Let's go Lakers.
Baby Bully Galan. Pima, Blashu, Organor.
Where's the dip?
Six. Oh, yeah.
Right now, he's going to get some more free throws. For Sacramento, these are still great learning experiences, and that's something that Doug Christie's talked at great length about. We asked him about his brand and his ethos and what he's hoping to get across to these young men as he can teach them. He played so many roles over the course of his NBA career with Doug Christie. 15 years in the NBA with the Lakers, the Knicks, the Raptors, of course, his best years here in Sacramento. Traded to Orlando where he got a really rough go with Grant Hill's teammate. Finished with Dallas and the Clippers, actually 16 years in the NBA. All defensive first team, once, 3-time all defensive second team. But he said he's trying to get essentially all his players to play like him. He just wants his teams to have his mentality and his type of energy out on the court. Easier said than done in many ways, and I think he even would admit that he's been learning that along the way. Your Coffey's off the mark on the outside jumper. Another offensive rebound. But for Doug Christie, this second year, he feels like has certainly been easier than that first year. And he really came to understanding of what all the coaches he played with, whether it was Pat Riley, Rick Allen, of course, and all the others that he learned from. He didn't quite understand as a player that those little things that Pat Riley was so upset about and so frustrated about, how they do matter, and that he is in that seat. Really starting to understand, those little details that we weren't quite tighten up enough, or little detail that led to a turnover. That's what eventually cost us the game.
Well, the difference from being a player to being a head coach.
But
I love what he said, and certainly he was somebody who embodied this notion of playing for your team. The selfless, whatever it took, the joy of seeing your buddies play well and succeed. And that's what he was. And he was a part of some of those Sacramento Kings teams that really ushered in a new style of play, up tempo, a lot of threes. Don't get the credit for it.
Takeoff.
That was nice. This kind of set this flare screen on Gillespie and to the rim.
Westbrook, no. And the final from Clifford.
Phoenix was done. I mean, they made the adjustments at halftime. Kind of just gut punch here to the Kings. Kings really not a lot of.
And Jordan not soon enough. He's going to call the time with 8:48 to play. Clifford starting to come alive a little bit late after the sluggish start. Now 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. And the impressive steal, but it was Iguodala who was punishing the rim on the other end. And Phoenix still in firm control on the road. 8:48 to play in this fourth quarter. I'm looking down at my phone, and Brent Hill's like, "Come on, throw me one of these small foam balls that everybody is clamoring for." Finally, you stand up. You finally get the attention of one of the cheerleaders, and then I say, "Are you keeping it for yourself?" You go, "No. Make the fan happy. Look at the response. Oh, looks like she just made her cheerleading squad." It's played by Taylor Green hits the three out of the timeout. 8.5 to play.
How you keep ending up there?
Looks like they're well on their way to win number 35 on the season. Think about all the firepower they had on the roster last year with Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal aspect as well, but taking the number together in particular, so many people expected that team to be one of the competitors in the Western Conference. But the Rose and at the end of the clock, the Suns, with a win today, would be one win away from matching their win total from all of last season, 36. As Jalen Green adds 2 more, he's up to 20 points on 7 of 14 shooting.
I like what the Suns did this offseason. Previous years, they went all in. They know that the fake and dribble at the rim done. But the Suns were really going all in and trying to win, and it didn't work. And so they pivoted, they changed their coaching staff, they changed their approach in terms of assembling their roster, and it's worked. And they have overachieved. And they can just stay healthy, and Dylan looks back, wow, a lot of toughness and confidence. And certainly improved his offensive play as well. This is a fun, dangerous team in the postseason.
Right to shoot now. Here's Amir Coffey on the attack. Can't hit the pull-up. Gillespie got in. Still playing hard. 7 minutes to play. 17-point game. Sacramento had one plus push in there. DeRozan's three is off. All rebound top of the hands of Raynaud with Boston. Raynaud has again flashing some brilliance so far tonight. Coffey gets it all the way for 2.
They just been relentless. Off of a turnover, off of a defensive rebound, just really getting down the floor for that defense to get set.
All 10 players that have seen action for Phoenix have now scored. Shooting 7 for 4. Clifford 5 for 4 the other way. Westbrook, Gamble, Green looking to attack. And finally the foul called on Westbrook. It's going to be his second personal foul. Second team foul as well. Booker, Williams, O'Neal back in. Gillespie, Iguodala, and Fleming out. Gillespie still 3 points away from that 20-point game. 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 dimes. Iguodala in 26 minutes has 14 points and 13 boards. Well, his third double-double of the season.
Assuming Dylan Brooks comes back, he's healthy and is playing at the level he's capable of.
You know he wanted the break himself. The big man showing off the skill set.
Yeah, magic right there. There's no look.
How do you say magic in French? I was told you spent the summer of 24 in France.
I did. I traveled all throughout the country.
Oh, really?
Yes, train, automobile, class. Did it all, yes. And speaking of doing it all, right here, Renault. Oh, magic.
I see it. Statistician Tyler Free just asked, parlez-vous anglais? Do you speak English? That's what he wanted to know.
Do I speak English?
That's what he asked in French, yes.
Je m'appelle Bronx.
Oh. You're showing off. This is a different level of flash. I didn't realize I talked to Leo.
It's immersion. You know, I was there for a while. You know, you pick it up.
Yeah, I do one thing. Haagen-Dazs, please. Nailed that one.
Oh.
DeRozan. Good. Continue to add to his tally, although it's been a little bit of a struggle for DeRozan here tonight. 5 of 14 from the floor to get to his 16 points.
He struggled here. It's been a tough season for this team, this franchise. All the injuries, certainly not playing to their maybe preseason expectations, but to see the professionalism of DeMar DeRozan, Russell Westbrook, even in the midst of all of that, they are out here competing, playing hard, trying to be good examples and good leaders for these young kings.
You need that for these youngest teams that are starting to develop and build towards the future. The veteran presence is so important. His ring was out of bounds before he made that three. Look at on top of the veteran players, the coaching staff on each of these teams, say former players, or Grant Lipton mentioned talking to Mike Woodson, a longtime NBA head coach himself, head coach last couple of years at his alma mater of Indiana University. Bobby Jackson, long NBA career, two actually, and it's on the line. Andrew Barbosa, NBA champion with the Warriors, looking for Phoenix Suns and brought to the table. Finish up this one. Puts the head down, sidestep the first one they call a timeout. There's 4.5 to play. This game is back to within a dozen. Sacramento battling all the way till the end here at Golden One Center.
Grant Lipman back here in Sacramento, and over 10 years ago at the 2015 NBA Draft, the Suns brought out Jared Ornosky, a high school student who was diagnosed with leukemia and was beginning chemotherapy, to greet the team's draft selection, Devin Booker. Fast forward over a decade later, and Devin and Jared reunited at a recent Suns game and reminisced about draft night. Jared now is cancer-free and works for the Phoenix Fire Department. There's a touching reunion and a heartwarming full circle moment.
Those are the cool aspects of the NBA. Think about the impact that people have on the community coming from the team. Devin Booker is a great example of the impact of the community. He has really ingratiated himself in that Phoenix area at the house out Flagstaff as well. Steal from three. Force him to earn it at the free throw line. Devin Booker is exactly what you look for in a franchise cornerstone type of player. He is somebody that is a great leader. He's always calm, cool, and collected. Of course, he's an extended player. We got to see it up close during the Olympics, how much he meant to USA basketball in their run to the gold medal, because he was willing to sacrifice his own personal game and stuff to make sure that he could help the team win.
Yeah, he's a superstar with just great character. And said it best. Olympic team, selfless and take that role as a defensive stopper and kind of playing off of other great players. Not easy to do. It just shows a lot about who he is and what he's about. He's a winner.
13-point game with 4 minutes to play. They can use this one. Don't get him from the chew. O'Neal guides it back to Green. Sacramento 6 of 23. Phoenix 8 of 42. They're looking for more. Booker off the three. Get it out of his hands. Gillespie extra. It's O'Neal. Long rebound to Clifford. Looking to push with no numbers. Outside Reno. DeRozan attack. Clifford keeps it up. Gillespie, trailer, Booker, Devin Booker nails it from the outside. Timeout Sacramento with 3:10 to play. And it has gone quiet at Golden One Center. 112-96, Phoenix back in control. Upcoming national TV schedule tomorrow night on ESPN. The Thunder at the Knicks at 7 p.m. Eastern. Leads into Atlanta at Milwaukee at 9:30. Then Prime Video Thursday. Warriors and Rockets kicks off their doubleheader at 7:30. Lakers and Nuggets round it out. For more of these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Feels like a little late here for Sacramento, but they might have time for one final push now down 13. Jalen Green, guarded by Clifford. Green steps on the brakes, can't hit the gel. A big game for Precious Achiuwa, 18 points, and now 9 rebounds.
Relatively quiet in the second half, but exploded in the first half.
5-3 off the ball.
Just struggles from the three-point line at 28%. 26%.
To be fair, they do make the fewest threes in the NBA this season. 10.1 made threes per game. They shoot it at the worst percentage of 33.6. Booker missed the point play. Look, pushing to play. Clifford, stop, speed, right now, extra effort to make it home. Double double for Rayo. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. 34 minutes of action. The comfort level on full display once again. Minute 45 to play. Gillespie, 17 points and 9 assists. 4 to shoot. Gillespie dance. Gillespie, tough one. Doesn't go. Rebound. Williams got a couple of opportunities at it. Hayes advance. In the hands of Reno. Somehow got to the big man for two. Was able to catch the ball, gather himself, and finish. He just lost some athleticism there. Those two rookies, few weeks of fight and compete. Exactly what Doug Christie has been asking for out of a maximum effort for a full 48. 8 to shoot for Booker. Guarded by Hayes. Booker, swing, Green, trying to beat him. First time as well, Jalen Green. Once again, sliding that pivot foot. So Troy Knox just told him to catch a shooter right there. Trust your shot in that situation. Coach Hart not happy with the execution here late from his team. Phoenix without a foul to give. They have 2 timeouts left. Sacramento without a timeout, but they do have a foul to give. Achula, drive, attack, pitch back at home. I know the hand on it. It's played by Gillespie with 45 seconds remaining. I feel like they've got to give their foul here to give themselves options.
How many your feet stink?
So.
Ooh.
14 to shoot. Time dwindling away. Phoenix going to take as much clock as they can. Bounce. Booker. Lock.
Smell that. Smell that for me real quick.
Basketball right there.
I don't stink to you? What about you? I stink to you? That smell like? That shit stink to me. That shit stinks.
Sacramento will call off the Dogs. Great effort by the Kings all the way down until the final buzzer. But it was too little too late in this fourth quarter. And the shooting for the Phoenix Suns provide just enough.
This shit stink.
114-103, the final score from Sacramento. A great comeback game for Devin Booker to reestablish himself. Once again, the backdoor and the alley to the Duke legend.
What?
Devin Booker. Tonight, just a beautiful pass there. Overplayed, cut that door. Pretty much the
Your feet stink, cuz.
for the Phoenix Suns. 31 assists on 42 minute field goals for this Phoenix Suns team. 44 bench points. 6 different players in double figures for the Suns. 22 and 10 for Max Reno. 13 double-double for the rookie out of Stanford, originally from France. 16 and 7 for Westbrook. All 5 starters in double figures for Sacramento. But too much Devin Booker and the Suns as he's standing by with Grant Lippman.
Congrats on the win. 17 points for you in your first game back from the hip strain. How's the hip, and how's your game feeling tonight?
It's fine. I feel like I've been off a month, man. Just got to get my wind back, but it's always good to be back out there with the guys, just competing. We came in.
Speaking of the guys, the conversation that Grant and Noah were having was about Tom Gillespie being somebody that should be in the mostly improved player conversation. What has he meant for your team tonight and just on the season?
Man, 100% he should be. He's carried our team. He's carried a big portion of the load throughout the season when we're dealing with injuries. He's a champion for a reason. He has that pedigree. He has that competitive nature. This guy right here, too. Also, both of these guys, a lot of unexpected players showing up for us this year. We've kept it all in-house. They've been putting in the work, and I'm glad they're getting the recognition they deserve.
All right, let's talk about another teammate here. How much of a boost for your offense is it to have Jalen Green playing like he did tonight?
Yeah, man, he's getting his pop back. He's getting his step back. He's been out majority of the season. He's been sticking with it. We've been seeing him going through rehab. We know how bad he wanted to be out there. And, tonight is the closest version of himself that I've seen. So, I'm excited for him.
There he is right there on the moment. Pretty good. All right, and finally, this is the last stretch of the season, of the regular season coming up, the last few weeks here. What are your expectations for this team during that last stretch as you head towards the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of a first-year team, so we're trying not to make the same mistakes that we made before the All-Star break. We obviously want to be in the playoffs and not in the play-in, so, we're right there in a little bunched-up category, 3 through 7, and we're just going to try to win every game.
That's a good plan. All right, appreciate it. Really great win tonight. All right, guys, back to you.
All right, Grant, appreciate that. Devin Booker with a nice return, finishes with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists in 31 minutes of action. Leads his team to a 114-103 win on the road. They are just 1 win away from tying their entire total from all of last season. And this was really a balanced effort again from the Phoenix Suns. So much credit to Jordan Ott and his staff, and certainly a Sacramento team that's still looking to find what their identity is moving forward. But for Phoenix, as Jordan Ott said to us pregame, it's all about just taking care of your business one game at a time the rest of the way and trying to focus on getting yourself out of the play-in.
Well, everybody on the team took care of business. Everybody contributed, as you said, very balanced. They came out really after the halftime. That third quarter really punched Sacramento in the mouth. They got steals, got out in transition, and hit a high volume of three-pointers in that quarter. And so they had a real sense of purpose, played with a mission there. And really that was the difference in the game, that third quarter into the fourth.
So they continue their strong play and looking like they're getting healthier with each day, which was a big question mark for this Phoenix team that stands right there in that 7th spot, 35 and 26. 2 games back of the Lakers, keeping pace as LA continued to move up themselves. They're only half a game back of 5th place Denver, who's only 1 game back of both Houston and Minnesota. Devin Booker just said it, 3 through 7 really in the Western Conference right now is completely bunched up, and then you've got the 8-9 battle, 8-9-10 really with Golden State, the Clippers, and the Portland Trailblazers. So as you look towards the playoffs, and you got to play on a wide array of teams, on teams that were championship contenders, on teams that were kind of building back into a new identity. When you think about what he said, this being a first-year team, so to speak, how do you use this stretch run if you're Devin Booker, Jalen Green, eventually Dylan Brooks as he comes back into the fold, and Jordan Ott, and try to make sure that you put yourself in position to be ready for that postseason run?
Well, the experience. I mean, Devin Booker has been in an NBA Finals. He's been in the playoff wars and battles, and he's been in this position where you are jockeying for a playoff position. So to have him back, first of all, on the floor is so important, but to have his wisdom and to be able to share that and set the example and set the tone for his teammates, so vitally important. It's one thing to be out, what have you, but now him coming back, looked a little rusty. His shooting percentage wasn't great, but he moved well, and that will come. But just being that steadying influence, that calming presence in the locker room, but also setting the tone with his effort and his energy, so vitally important to the Suns. And like you said, the playoff picture, they can go either. I mean, they can move up in the standings. They're not far behind right now. So an interesting time, not high expectations, but this team is inserted themselves into the conversation and gaining confidence throughout the season.
Continuing to go on the rise, looking to hit their stride at the biggest moment and find that rhythm when it matters the most heading into the postseason. But another one that was a win, and that's what's most important right now for a Phoenix Suns team that is very much in the thick of things. Coming up, we've got NBA Showtime presented by State Farm, but right after the break, we'll break everything down from around the NBA. We appreciate you for watching Coast to Coast Tuesday, presented by Kia.